Yeah.
What's up, Brian? How are you doing?
Not too much, not too much. I saw y'all like pulling guns and shit down here, just like reminding you about, what we talked about last time.
Yeah, no shootings, no shootings.
All right. Everything
Brian,
cool here?
Yeah, Brian, I wanted to talk to you actually, because I asked to talk to you today, and the officer wouldn't let me talk to you.
You can always just call me directly.
I'm outside.
All right, I'll take. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I got into a little thing today where it was a little chase. We did a little block, and it was just a bike by itself, a cop bike, and me and my boy was in the car. So we're like, how we get out the car and push this guy off the bike? Something kind of cool like that. Went to go push him, and I missed. This guy just mag dumped
so you
us.
like kicked him?
Nah,
Wait.
I missed. So I went to like
how
push.
did you pushed him with your body or like with a vehicle?
No, with our we stopped the car and then we got out, and then we went to go
Ow.
basically like that. Missed him.
Good shit, good shit.
Yeah.
Missed him. We got out the car and then just shot us up, man. And then I was like,
So you pushed you used your body to push him off
yes.
the
I
bike?
was not in the car at all. I stopped the car, got out.
Nobody should be opening fire on you.
Well, ask Nova. She knows about it. I talked to her about it. She was very cool and calm, but the other cops were like, listen, I didn't even say anything. I just listen, I need to speak to Bass or Brian. And then they're like, haha, this guy's upset. He's upset. I'm like, listen, I'm not upset. I'm just trying to have a cordial conversation on why that even happened. Oh, this guy's upset. I'm like, well, can I speak to Brian? And he was like, I'm not going up that far unless you tell me what's happened. So I tell him, and then he says, well, I don't have, basically he doesn't have time to tell you that. And then, so I said, they only can talk to the superiors that was on the whatever. So it was Nova.
Scene,
yeah. So I spoke to Nova. Nova was cool and stuff, but she was just like, she's like, honestly, we thought you guys had a knife. That's why we pulled up and shot. And I said, you guys pulling up and shooting, that's fine because you guys heard shots. So, you guys are coming to the scene not knowing what's happening, But I said, it was me and this guy and my other friend, and we went to push him off the thing, and then he just started mag dumping. No, I had no gun on me. You could check the charges. I had no gun on me, no nothing.
I believe you. Look, obviously, usually when some scene is still hot, I probably won't interject, right? I'm gonna let the officers do what they need to do. But I'm always down to get the feedback, and I actually appreciate what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Because there are officers that are gonna push the line. And if I don't know about it, then I can't do anything about it or be aware, right? Especially if someone's got pattern behavior. Occasionally, someone's gonna do some shit. Right?
Yeah, and the whole thing was, I was like, listen, I'm not here to get this guy. I just want to make sure it doesn't happen again, or obviously the lower officers that was on duty doesn't look at that as an example to portray moving forward. That was my whole thing. I served my time. I was fine with it. Cool. But just moving forward, I just don't want that to be a thing. Okay, we tried to push you off the bike. We didn't. It's not like you tased us. You fucking emptied a clip. I was dead in the car, man. I ran back into the car because I heard the bullets. I fucking tried to get back in the car, and I was.
I'm actually very surprised. We no officer should be escalating to lethal force when you just use, non-lethal force, your hands.
Yeah, and his name was
legal.
His name was Dan Finley or Philly? I don't know, bro. I don't know. He has white hair.
Wait, Dan Finley?
Yes, yeah, that guy.
Alright.
So he might not be in the report.
Things are clicking.
We're just talking about it.
Things are clicking.
See? I'm just look into it, Brian. I'm telling you.
Sorry, outburst.
Is it
Yeah, I
SOP
appreciate that.
for a police officer to hit a hostage with a snowball and assault them?
Aaron, get over that, please.
All right,
please.
bet.
Just get over that.
And
The
then,
cop was having a fun time. Get over it, please.
yeah. If I do something petty, if I assault a police officer,
Listen,
really tase
I
him
want to
with
make
the
sure
house.
when we have complaints, it's justified and it's meaningful. It's not like we're just fucking complaining,
I legit appreciate it, man. I wish more people were open to that. And you're coming with honesty and not sometimes like, well, people come with complaints, but they'll hide certain details, right? Like, yo, I was just going down to Burger Shot.
No, I was
and
definitely
I
doing
kicked
some
the
dumb
cop
shit.
by accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then at that point, like I can't believe you at that point because you're like half a lane, you know? So
No,
All
we-
you
I
got is your
appreciate
word
it.
in this city.
I'm gonna
you know?
talk to Dan about it. I'm like, you know, and if you see things like this, don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, I got your number now, so they can't gatekeep you from me no more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
I was right. I'm
Obviously,
gonna call
not
him
every
up.
time I can side with it, but you know, like everything, you know, each one of these things do.
Yo,
help. They
Lark,
really do.
appreciate it. Yeah, and like, don't get it twisted. If I see some shit, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm calling you every time. But I just felt
Yeah.
like this was kind of weird because of the fact that I couldn't speak. There was no lawyer, and then I couldn't speak to a superior. So
I got
it
you.
was just like, you know, but other shit is whatever. You know, shit happens. It's in a moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and ain't nobody should be like talking the way that they did to you, right?
Oh,
Like,
you
if
want to hear what the
someone's
girl?
like-
Do you want to hear what the girl said?
That's fucked.
Tell
No,
him,
what'd he
tell
say?
him.
Oh man, so she said, like, you know, she when we was down, she was like, cause you know, Carmine came up, and then Carmine was like, yo, Zolo, like, you know, Carmine's funny as fuck, right? And then she was like, yo, you know, why you talking to these guys? These guys are fucking cowards. Or, you know, we should be spitting in their wounds and some shit like that. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, dismissed. And then I get in the car and I'm talking to Nova. Nova asked me a question, but I didn't hear her. And then she's like, yeah, this guy doesn't want to talk because he's upset. I'm like, bro, I'm not upset. I'm fine. Like, then they come in the cell and they're like, yeah, this guy's upset. Like, it's like, bro, I stop saying I'm upset. I'm fine. If I'm asking a question, doesn't mean I'm upset. I want a dialogue, you know, so we can get some understanding. It was just like, oh, he's upset because I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'm asking, why did that happen? But neither here or there. It's, you know, but I know that doesn't represent, you know, the good guys, you know? That's all I say.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Like, I don't want us, like, especially Davis officers, to be acting like gangbangers, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I will rub salt in the wound next to the next, but that's usually like if it's deserved, right? Like,
yeah.
blasted our officers or some crazy shit like that. But off of this, like, especially if you're trying to bring up like an issue, like, that's way too dismissive.
And dude,
you
I
know?
literally waited till I got up, waited till I went into the cells, and then after you like read my charges, that's when I said, can I speak to someone? Like, I didn't like I wasn't on the floor or like screaming or crying. Like, I waited till like things was out of under control and like, you know, there was a calm tone. So I was like, hey, can I speak?
got you.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, when you just seen me just now, he was pissing me off, so I was about to kick him off the bike, and then you guys
I
kind of
got
showed
you,
up.
I got you.
So you
I'm
got
glad you let us come through and we were able to talk through this.
hell yeah, y'all be safe, right?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The cool cops.
Cool cops.
Ooh, I wouldn't say that. We're very serious.
All right, serious. Bye,
The
bye.
serious